It has been over 48 hours since MAZI NNAMDI KANU'S court case ended. And up till today, there has been no statement from our sons. Yes, senior advocate of Nigeria, the ones representing MAZI NNAMDI Kanu Agabi, and Onyechi Ikpeazu, and the rest of them. Where are our sons? Where are they?
Alright, depending on your time zone and your location, to all my fans, to all my followers, to all my subscribers, to all my friends, Asimono, happy new month. Welcome to a new month. I am Bayogono Onwa October 2025, started first. And again, update I a very, very important update. Unumana yesterday dropped a video from one night Moka. Trump intervening in this case of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. A lot of people know just normal content. A lot of people now gonna say no, just ranting, feeling and making noise. Man, because of this particular video now, it shows that news basically. And another thing to crown that news that no is uno for video, President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Garo, Imo State, Ghana debunk that there is no persecutions on the Christians, there is no killings on the Christians, there is no that, the Nigeria digo ma when he had main justice, hospitals are digo una figure that video. I'll still bring it. Debunk all those things that's ally to President Trump who put away. That means that video, that particular video, that's Onyochame, that right man to President Trump, I waited yesterday on this platform. When you watch that video, go back to my page. You got that video drop yesterday. Watch the video. Kino refer the US concerning the things in Nigeria. Yaka President Tinubu Jena debunko na Imo State. So this particular video I waited now basataro the sons of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. They involved in the case already. After the last court, we didn't hear any of them talk. Even up to this moment, I be on any video from any of the sons. I mean, unuga watch this video one night wuka kono ni for cover there. Obra no me for me obuna happen to bia ku mana this is a time we need them to begin to speak out. Unu proka barrister Maxwell na vibrate after that last court. Go see that the injustice about go haru and they are beginning to act like the last court maybe barrister Maxwell acted in that capacity. But with the injustice, they are beginning to speak out, they are beginning to act, they are beginning to voice out, not minding what anybody thinks about them. Watch this particular video. This video. After watching the video, you will understand the meaning. If you feel some of these things I put out with your drop here. Share your thoughts after watching the video and make sure you share this video. Come on, 9 does always required for this update. Enjoy the rest of the videos. I'll be right back.
Where did they go? Where did they go? After NNAMDI Kanu's court case, I just saw the junior lawyers and few others fighting, struggling to interpret whatever happened on that day. It didn't look coordinated to me. And that is because these sons are the lead lawyers. They are the lead. Kanu Agabi is the lead lawyer. And nobody should tell me that maybe, since this person has already spoken, he cannot come out and speak. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, because many of these sons represent many politicians during election petition tribunal, and I see the way they come out to speak after the court cases. I see it. We all see it. They come out. I have seen even after last election when Peter Obi lost, Onyechi Ikpeazu was his lawyer. Onyechi Ikpeazu is a son. He came out to speak, to give a press conference, address the press after each court case of Peter Obi. Yes. And also Kanu Agabi, and also the other one Paul. So what is the problem? Why can't they come out to speak now? After NNAMDI Kanu's court case, why do they go to hiding? Why do they always do this? Don't they know that there are millions of people out there who are waiting to hear from the senior lawyers, the lead lawyers, people who were responsible to lead this case into battle? Why are they hiding? Is it only when things are going well they will speak? When things are not going well, they don't want to speak. That's not how it works. So, whether you win a case, whether you are doing well, whether the court gives you, judgment or gives your opposition judgment, you still owe the people that pay you statements. Just like the way politicians, you always speak whenever you are representing them. We watch you and we see you. We watch you and we see you every day on television, where you come out and say the court gave judgment to this governor and my client this and my this one this, and now it has reached Nnamdi Kanu's turn, all of you have gone mute. Please, Aloy Ejimakor is not the lead lawyer. Maxwell Okpara is not the lead lawyer. But it looks as if Max Okpara himself is even doing more than lead lawyers are doing. I don't even know why he's not even the lead lawyer. Maybe they should make Max Okpara the lead counsel. He has done more than enough to warrant, to merit that position called lead lawyer for MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Max Okpara should be considered to be a lead lawyer. The way he's outspoken, he's always there. Without Max Okpara, many things happening in the court we will not know. Most of the injustice going on in the court, we will not know without Maxwell Okpara. So I'm advising Nnamdi Kanu's counsel to consider a pilot role, something higher than what he already has. And he has been there for years. They should start considering that young man for a bigger, more important role in Nnamdi Kanu's counsel. That is why I've been advocating to bring back Mike Ozekome or Ifeanyi Ejiofor, because of what they did, because of what they represented as at then. I know, because I see many of the comments, most of them talking against Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that okay, they prefer Mike Ozekome. We should forget about Ifeanyi Ejiofor. No problem, no problem. Either two of them or one of them, but we need competent people who can speak to us, who can talk to government, who can come out and be vocal. That's what Max Okpara is trying to do now. That was why they got judgments they got during their time. It was because of the public opinion, because of the humanitarian side that they brought into the case. I repeat that Mike Ozekome and Ifeanyi Ejiofor has done more for MAZI Nnamdi Kanu than what these sons have done, because I don't even see one thing they have done. At least if they had come out to be speaking to us, we'll say, okay, these people are very good in communicating to us what is happening in the court. We would have, okay, no problem. You didn't score victory, you did not, no problem, but at least you are there to talk to us. They cannot even argue anything in court, always accepting whatever the judge says. After a court case, they cannot come out to even communicate. Is that one against the law? To communicate again what you have been doing for all these governors that you are going for election tribunal. The same thing I see you every day coming out. But now you leave it for Ejiofor and the rest to come and be talking. I know that they know what happened in court, but there is something about leadership. Leadership means a lot, because once it comes from the head, it will make more sense. Because people will say, are you sure that Ejiofor is saying the truth to what happened? Or are you sure that this is what, because we're not even hear from the leader. The leader matters a lot in everything, and Kanu Agabi is the leader of this thing. Or are they tired? Are they tired of this work? Let us sack them once and for all. We are not begging anybody to represent Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu can represent himself. What are we begging people now? If they don't want this job, they should go. Please. This is not what they teach people. This job is a simple job to do. Why is it looking difficult? People are not happy and you are also hiding. It is clear that these people, they don't have emotional attachment to this case. They don't have. Kanu Agabi does not have emotional attachment to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's case. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. These sons don't. They don't. So why are we working with people who are only there for the money? They are not there for the work. Only the paycheck. We only see them in court. We only see them in court when Kanu comes in. They go and collect a handshake. A handshake. A handshake. Hugging Kanu. What nonsense is that? What nonsense? Is that what you're there for? Is that what you're there for? Don't you know that Omotosho will not respect you if you don't respect yourself? The Nigerian court, as far as I'm concerned, is an emotional court. The Nigerian court, as we all are aware, is the mirror of Nigerian society, of which if you don't know yourself, if you don't know your stand, if you cannot ginger well, you feel no get judgment. you will not get judgment. That is just the way it is. Now, who drag past now in the win case? So what is all this one? All this doll, all this lakadasika, as if we are begging you, as if we are asking you if do us a favor for money you are paid for heavily. You cannot come out to issue a statement. You cannot come out to tell us what we. When I say Max Okpara Ejiofor, you people should understand what I'm saying. You understand if these two people were holding this case till now, or if they were part of the legal team, either one or two of them. If they were part of the legal team, I am telling you, the international community would have been on the case by now. Because Michael Sokome is as loud as you need a lawyer to be, is as present as you need a lawyer to be, he is as efficient as you need a lawyer to be. Yes, and unfortunately, he is also a son. Nnamdi Kanu is a vibrant man. He needs vibrant people around him, not people that will come and dull the environment. Michael Zekome, Ejiofor, Max Okpara, these three people, or 2 out of 3 of them, should be playing key roles in this case. They should be there. They should be. I don't even know. Ejiofor, to me, it's just like, trying to communicate, to give the case a civil face, trying to be, very diplomatic and which I don't have issue, so long as he's not the only lawyer. He's trying so hard not to offend anybody. When you're already offended, you're trying not to offend people using the right grammar, lingua. I'm okay with your lingua and grammar, and try to be very elaborate, no problem. But you cannot deny the fact that you have been there for years. At least you understand what Nnamdi Kanu is passing through, and you know the truth. So it's better for you as the family lawyer to start advising the family now to bring in either or both of Ozekome or Ejiofor. Forget about whatever, anything. Just know, when you are looking for solution, you do not look for friendship. You look for efficiency. You do not look for friendship. You look for efficiency. Mark that word. Mark that word. Result is all that matter. Result is all that matter. Not love. Not love. Not love. I love this person. We don't love this person. The person betrayed us. Make I tell you. Sometimes in life, people who give results, sometimes they're not that perfect. People who are very, very efficient, most times they are very, very, their brain may not be, they also have their bad sides. You cannot take away the fact that human beings, the best among us, are sometimes the craziest among us. Don't forget that. Forget love and friendship. We want result now. The love we have for Agabi and Paul Erokoro and the other ones, what are they giving us? What did they give us now? The respect and their hands are clean, they didn't hurt us, whatever. What result have they given us now? Those ones you said that are doing bad and they don't do good and they betrayed me and Kanu, but they're the ones that gave you result. Why don't you find a way to tap in their expertise, even if you don't want to employ them? They must have a contribution to give. They have a history on this case. They have a history on this case. You can't buy that with money. You cannot buy it with money. Proper consultations needs to be done now going forward, because as long as I'm concerned, Nnamdi Kanu is not facing any trial. He's facing a witch hunt. That is the name we will call it here on this channel. Nnamdi Kanu is facing a judicial witch hunt, political witch hunt, while we are the ones who are even going to court. They are not going to court with us. We're just here deceiving ourselves that we are going to court. They are not going to court. They don't believe in judiciary. They don't need judiciary. They are just using the face of judiciary to commit evil. Understand that at this point in time, you don't need people who can blow too much grammar alone. You need people who are vibrant, who can raise awareness too. That is what we are going forward. Going forward, that is what we need. This is no more about quoting law. This is about people who can get international community, who can get the whole Nigeria up on their feet, who can raise awareness and create the scenario that will get Nnamdi Kanu out of the cell. out of the prison.